Well, now, before we get to the biggest Christmas song of the rock era, I'd like to tell you the true story of another Christmas long ago. You know, throughout history, the spirit of Christmas has inspired many men, but rarely as dramatically as it did more than 100 years ago. It was back in the year 1870, in the midst of the Franco Prussian War, one of many wars between France and Germany. It was Christmas Eve, and the war was being fought on the outskirts of Paris. It was cold that night, and the men involved in that terrible battle were thinking of the loved ones they'd left at home. All about them were the sounds of battle, of cannons firing, of men dying. Then, all of a sudden, a young French soldier climbed out of his trench and stood there, an open target on the battlefield. He began to sing an old French carol, O Holy Night. A silence settled over the battlefield as soldiers on both sides listened. And then, when the French soldier finished singing, a German soldier climbed out of his trench and answered that French carol with a German Christmas song. And again, there was silence on the battlefield as the soldiers reflected on the message of peace that Christmas represents. Eventually, the battle would begin again and more men would die that night. But for a few moments, the spirit of Christmas, of peace on earth and goodwill toward men, silenced the guns. Such is the power of Christmas and of the music of Christmas.